Barnaba, Rector, and McEwen will start for the Aggies in the second half. And again, I saw Quinn before the game. I talked to him, but I didn't really,
he looks normal. We'll have to find out why that's not happening. Might be a little under the weather.
And then Anderson, Taylor, Crosby, Head, and Rodriguez. It's the starting lineup for Coach Jansen's team as well for Bristol University. Moore skips it cross court. Three-pointer by Rector on the right wing, in and out. And then the rebound comes down to Anderson, smallest guy on the floor. Mo Anderson gets the lead pass to Head and then gets it back to Anderson. Aggies in man-to-man to start the second half. Again with the lead in this game, 52-29. All right, Anderson brings it around, the left-hander to the top of the key, and then gets Crosby. Crosby against Barnaba, drives by everybody, goes to the basket, lost it, almost got the ball. Yeah, it went wrong way through the basket.
Yeah, wrong way through the basket.
But Barnaba got the foul on the drive. That'll be his third foul. So quickly, here comes Quinn Taylor now into the game.
Interesting. It might have been a late meeting.
Yeah, there maybe there was something he got missed or whatever. I don't know. Maybe But Quinn Taylor, of course, the 6'8", 225-pound sophomore of Houston. He's going to check in for the first time. All right, Crosby's free throw is around and it finally went in. So Barnaba with the 3 fouls goes out. Dargenton had 3 fouls, and then Janisic had 1 foul for the Aggies, and the other foul in the first half was by Sam Merrill. That's the one I missed. All right, second one by Crosby, no good. Janisic gets the rebound, and they're going to call that rebound foul. Why?
And a little guy pushing him right in the back.
And you know what? I don't even think Norby knew.
No.
He even got fouled on that.
But I knew he got pushed because he landed out of bounds.
Okay, so.
With the ball.
All right, Quinn Taylor to the backcourt. They extend a little pressure on Utah State. Now Rector still with the ball. Got to throw it cross court, and does to McEwen. Gets it off to Moore in front of the Aggie bench. 52-30 now the score. Utah State by 22 starting the second half. High post pass. Norby off on the right-hand side. Moore, left-hand side. Shane Rector will dribble drive and get fouled on the drive. Foul's called on Vincent Head. It'll be his second foul.
I think it'd be interesting to play against that press a little bit. I'd fool them into thinking they got me slowed down. Mm-hmm. We'd be shooting lay-ins.
Yeah, you would over the top and get it down fast.
Well, quick penetration.
And plus you got the size advantage against the guy you would be down there against.
You know that.
All right, Rector to the right, finds McEwen against the zone. Rector free throw line to Janisic. Great pass to Quinn Taylor, lay it in. Quinn was right there.
He's been a great facilitator across the high post tonight, Janisic has.
Mm-hmm. Janisic, that is his third assist on the night. 54-30. 24-point Aggie lead. We're at 18:44 to play in the second half. Anderson over the left wing, back to the right, and Rodriguez will launch the rope 3. It's no good. McEwen boards for the Aggies and brings it all the way. Kobe now passes up to Rector. Rector on the right. Rector back to McEwen on the right-hand wing. McEwen penetrates, goes cross-court, and Jalen Moore for 3 on the left wing. Couldn't get it. Rebound down to Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings the ball for the Aggies, or for Bristol make it. Leaves it back, and Crosby fakes the 3. Then Quinn Taylor picks him up, so a dribble drive. Rodriguez off to Crosby, and a one-hander, soft one is good. Scoop shot from the hip.
We went a little anxious on that. We jumped up on 3 times on that play.
Crosby has 10 points. Cross-court pass to Quinn Taylor, still in the back court.
Now go.
Snap the sideline, go to Jalen. He'll drive down, and he runs into Crosby. And it will be a foul on Jalen Moore, I think, for a charge. Yep, it is offensive foul on Moore. So Crosby's thrown a couple charges.
Yeah, we haven't practiced that penetration after the pressure, because that should be 2-on-1, 3-on-2 drill quick, half court.
Dargenton is in for Quinn Taylor for the Aggies. 54-32. We're just under the 18-minute mark in the ball game. 22-point Utah State lead. Aggies have led by as many as 25. Taylor gets it off on the wing, and Head shoots for 3 on the right side. It rattles, and this time it won't stay. And then Janisic with the rebound and a foul on, the foul on Janisic. The ball should stay for Bristol. If the foul's on Janisic, the ball stays down at this end.
He called it on 2, didn't he?
I think he called the foul on 15, yes.
That's right,
he did call the foul on Janisic. So Janisic gets the second foul, and it stays for Bristol with a fresh 30 seconds on the rebound foul.
Did you see the foul?
Well, it looked like the hands were up high.
I didn't see the foul, but that's the call.
I just saw him say 15, and I knew that Crosby wasn't 15. All right, Head to inbound the ball if he can. Goes in the corner. Tough catch for Head. So it was Anderson who inbounded the ball to Head. Cross-court pass now on the wing, the left-hand side. Rodriguez. And Head gets it inside to Crosby. Back to Rodriguez for a three on this left side, and he buried it. So Mark Rodriguez has 2 threes in the game and 1 free throw for 7. And in the backcourt, Rodriguez goes for the steal on Shane Rector and gets the foul. For Rodriguez, that's his 3rd foul.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. He's a
animated guy.
Yeah, he's a banter, yeah.
So now it'll be Pinnell to come in for them, and he replaces Rodriguez. So they continue to extend the pressure here. It's 54-35. They're back within 20. It's 19.
They feel very good. Their body language right now is pretty happy.
Dargington with a tough pass that Rector had to pick up and save to the front court to Jalen Moore. Down the middle, McEwen. Will be over on the left to Shane Rector. Rector penetrates, gets the basket, now gets it back to Janasek. Free throw line to Jalen Moore. Wraparound dribble, and then Jalen gets another offensive foul, and Crosby has drawn 3 charges in this game. 2 of them on Jalen.
Yes.
This half.
Who was our charge taker last year? Evans did that a lot.
Lou kind of led the team last year in that. Aggies had 10 turnovers at intermission, and they're adding to it. So we'll have to, I think the Aggies got about how many turnovers now? Well, the scoreboard only says 10. I think they've got more than that.
Well, there's been 2 offensive fouls.
There's been at least the 2 there. And it's still 54-35. Dribble drive by Anderson. Pass it on to the wing. Head makes a tough catch. Head kicks it cross court to Crosby. Crosby spins and goes right into Norby, and Norby did a good job defensively, staying straight up and blocked kind of the shot and got the rebound.
And gave a little bit.
Now the front court, Rector. McEwen dump it off inside Alex. Dargington goes cross court, and Jalen Moore for 3 on the left side. This time good. Jalen Moore's 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, he's
not having a great night shooting, 2 out of 6. Makes it, though, a 22-point lead again at 57-35. 16-11 to play. All right, Anderson in the outside shuffle game, hands it off now. Head on the left-hand side to Crosby, at left-hand angle. Alex on him. He's going to drive on Alex. He goes down inside with a pass under the basket. Taylor, corner shot for 3 is around and out by Pinnell, and the rebound to Dargington. Dargington gets it front court. Shane Rector brings. Shane goes all the way and gets bounced out front by Anderson. So Bontervius Anderson gets the foul. And 57-35 to score. Timeout on the floor with 15:47 to play. Aggies up 57-35 on the Aggie Basketball Network. Early, Riverside leads UNLV 6-4. Early, San Diego State leading San Diego Christian tonight. Game's just getting started 6-2. And then Colorado State's come out of the locker room after not playing well in the first half. They lead Fort Lewis now, 51-48 with about 13 some odd left. If you're looking for compression stockings, CPAP supplies, lift chairs, oxygen supplies, it's Alpine Home Medical. We bring wellness home. Underneath the basket, the inbound to Norbert Janasek, and he's fouled by Christian Chapman. So the little guy at 5'9" had to grab a 6'11" Janasek. And he still scored it, but they didn't give him the basket.
No.
So ball out of bounds again. 5 team fouls now on the Bears this half. Jalen between the circles, back to the right to Rector. Rector back to Jay. Now in the middle, it goes to Janasek, who spins the basket and gets it poked away as he's driving with the ball.
Janasek.
Now we get a rebound foul. Janasek pushing away, trying to get the loose ball. He'll have his 3rd foul. So they took it away from Norby as he dribbled to the basket rather than just turn and shoot it. And now Quinn Taylor's in for him. So Quinn played just briefly a few minutes ago, and now he's back in. So he and Alex down low, and Moore, McEwen, and Rector on the wings and out front. Chapman across the timeline. High post pass to Crosby. Flare pass over here on the left to Chapman. 3-point launch is no good. Rebound, Dargington got out, fought for the ball by his own guy, Shane Rector. Rector front court. McEwen in the corner. Dumps inside Quinn Taylor. Double. Comes back to McEwen. Now up front, Rector. Comes back to Kobe. 3-point shot on the right wing for 3. No. Rattled and wouldn't stay. Crosby rebounds. Michael Crosby out of Whittier, California. Here's Bunnell in the front court, who had 3 threes in the first half. Crosby out front, screening for him. They got a couple guys come to him, but they hand the ball to Chapman. Now cross court for Rodriguez between the circles. Chapman under 15 minutes now to play, and they get the ball to Bunnell on the wing. Jalen thought he had this shot angle or the passing angle, didn't get it. 3-point launch out of the corner, air ball put up by Adrian Hanley. Now McEwen down the middle, Quinn Taylor runs and dunks with the right hand. And nice. McEwen's pass.
Yeah, nice pass, nice break.
Now it's 59-35, and it's a 24-point Aggie lead. We have 14:25 to play. Chapman, a high post pass to Crosby. Crosby puts it on the floor, goes down and steps through, and then pass to Rodriguez, and he shoots and misses. And Quinn rebounds. Taylor outlet to Rector. Rector bringing the ball down the left side. He'll go to the basket. He'll hang. He'll shoot. He didn't get it because Dargington touched it in. The shot would have counted if it would have gone in, and it might have dropped.
Well, he left it alone. It had a chance to go in. That's Rector's game.
So Chapman with a foul. Rector will be at the foul line to shoot 2. With 14:09 to play here in the ball game. In Saturday's doubleheader with football starting at 1 on the Aggie Network, and then we'll go to basketball coverage around 6:30 for the game against Idaho State. Rector's free throw. Tomorrow at 11, if you're in the Logan area, you can make it. And I know a lot of school kids are going to come tomorrow for the women's basketball game against UC Irvine.
Be a nice lunch break to come up and watch them eat lunch on the Aggie concessions.
Maxime Ballot checks back into the game, and now Crosby gets a rare break for them. Rector makes both free throws. He's got 12 in the game to lead the Aggies right now. And it's 61-35, so that's a 26-point lead, their biggest of the night. Bunnell fakes the 3. This time it's Taylor knew he was going to shoot it. He could. Rodriguez between the circles out front. In the size disadvantage for Bristol. Rodriguez, though, penetrates, hits Bunnell. He thought he was going to be open. He wasn't. And then Chapman makes a great pass underneath to Rodriguez. In the corner, it goes for another 3-ball try. This time, again, another miss over there on the shot by Hanley. Picked up by Moore. Front court, McEwen lobs! And Shane Rector goes in and dunks the ball on the right side with a power. The tower pass, and it was set up for the 2 guards there.
There's a couple of talented guards right there.
Dribble drive, that got the crowd excited. They love that. To see McEwen set up Rector for the hammer 2-hander. All right, outlet the pass to Dargington on the missed free throw, and a foul here at the timeline on Bunnell trying to get in the way. Wow, what a play. They just showed the replay of that, and Shane Rector loved it.
We didn't get the technical.
Nope, and he hung up there for a while.
A long time swing.
We did. He took the swing on the rim.
He got his applause on the.
Now he is out of the game, and Julian Perry checks in for the Aggies. Gore Barnum is back in. Sam Merrill's in.
Yeah, Merrill's in.
Right now, Shane Rector has to shoot. It's 1-1, so he can't come in, and Perry has to go out.
Is it 1-1 already? Here we go.
Yep.
That's fast.
1-1. 7 fouls on the Bears, 5 on the Aggies this half, too, so both teams are fouling quite a bit.
Yeah.
Rector, 14 points, trying to add to it. Shane's free throw good. This gives him 15. Let's see Rector's line. Besides the 15 points, he has 2 assists, 2 rebounds. He's at 5 of 8, 2 out of 4 from 3.
And hasn't played that much.
Nope. And the Aggies extended. They're on an 11-0 run as Rector goes out after that terrific pass play up above the tower play from, again, McEwen to him for a dunk.
I think we're in good shape on the guard line. We just got a lot of development on the inside to make this team solid.
30-point lead, the Aggies in this exhibition. All right, ball kind of fumbled a little bit, then thrown back out front. Hand off the ball on the wing. Hanley goes to Chapman. Chapman, Bunnell. Come to the left-hand angle with 10 to shoot. Rodriguez between the circles. For some reason, every time he gets the ball, the students want to boo him tonight. I guess because of his animated calls on the fouls and stuff. McEwen knocks it out with 2 to shoot. Chapman tried to enter it. So Bristol University will have 2 to shoot with 12:47 left far sideline in a 30-point ball game. Lob it over here to Rodriguez. He can't save it. Fumbled it out of bounds. So they turn it over. That's their first turnover this half. The Aggies have 3 this half. 65-35 as McEwen now runs the point for the Aggies. Perry and Merrill on the wings. The freshman Merrill gets it on the left-hand wing. Free throw line extended. Barnum, a good pass underneath. And Dargington with a 2-hand dunk.
Well, see, now the second half they've exerted themselves a little bit. Slam dunks, all kinds, everybody.
32 up the Aggies are, 12-23. Rodriguez tries to split between the defense, lost control of the ball, but gets it to Chapman after he picked it up. Now on the baseline, Hanley back out underneath the basket to Ballo, and he puts it up with the left hand and missed it. And McEwen rips the rebound out of there. And McEwen keeps coming with the ball. Kobe down the middle, Kobe to the left, Kobe to the back, lay it in. McEwen with 8.
He's got the nice step around. He's really strong at the basket.
69-35. That one last extension by
really strong.
Timeout called by Coach Jansen. That'll be a media timeout anyhow with 11:55 to go. 69-35 to score. Aggies by 34. And this is the Utah State Aggie Network. Down inside where they have to foul you, too.
That's right.
All right, for the Aggies, Perry and Diogo Brito checks back into the game. Barnaba, Dargenton just had that two-hand slam. Dargenton has 6 points. All right, Anderson over here to the left-hand side on Julian Perry's D. He's yo-yoing over here with 14 to shoot. Now comes back out to the top. Pinnell is the guy they pick up, Aggies in man-to-man. Pinnell with 8 to shoot on the right side for the maroon-clad Bears. 4 seconds to shoot. Out front, Taylor lost control of the ball. It's deflected. That'll be a shot clock violation, and we'll get another immediate timeout right now. So 11:31 left in the ball game. Utah State 69 and Bristol 35, and a timeout. This is the Aggie Basketball Network. Inside the arc.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, what percentage is
10
that?
for 23 at 44%. It's good shooting from 3, too.
No question. So we're playing pretty well offensively. And then, of course, we've cut down the turnovers. We've only had the 3, and at least 2 of those 3 have been offensive charges.
Fouls.
So the ball's sticking a little bit better.
Dargenton has 6 points, 8 rebounds. Shane Rector, 16 points. 4 assists for Jalen Moore, 3 for Colby McEwen, 3 for Janasek, 3 for Barnaba. The guy at the high post has been able to get quite a bit of assists tonight. And it's 10 points for Crosby, 7 for Rodriguez, and 9 for Pinnell. Leading rebounders, Crosby with 4. Those are the stats for Cache Valley Bank. Colorado State now has a 10-point lead on Fort Lewis with about 9 minutes to play after the first half was kind of close in that one. Into the front court, the Aggies beat the pressure, and there goes Julian Perry to the basket, and they strip the ball away from him. Pinnell throws it down, and Sam Merrill tried to retrieve the ball loose into the front court, and I think they're going to get the foul called on Merrill, and that will be the 16th foul. So Sam gets his second. Ball be out of bounds to the Bristol Bears. Aggie basketball brought to you by My Mattress, the home of the IntelliBed. And when we always say, if you love your mattress, you're going to love My Mattress and get something better. Here's Crosby faking and getting Dargenton up into the popcorn machine for the 4th foul of the game for Alex.
They've been stuck on 35 for a while. Let's see if they can get off here.
Well, Crosby will get to shoot 2 free throws. And 4 fouls now for Dargenton, who has really played well with the rebounds and active up above the rim. Got to stay down on a guy who's barely 6'4", and you're about 6'8" with those longer arms. All right, Crosby free throw in. This is the 4th game of the season he's been in double figures for them. He had a 16-point game against Point Loma. So with 12 tonight, he's headed towards that. 69-36 is the score. And both of them in. So Crosby makes it 69-37. Scoreboard's wrong. It should be 37 with 11:15 to play. Quinn Taylor backcourt. Barnabas still in the backcourt. Now Quinn loses the dribble off his toe. Picked up by Anderson, and he lays it up with the left hand. Good. So there's an unforced mistake by the Aggies as Taylor dribbled off the toe and makes it 69-39. And now they turn it over again, Julian Perry. So all of a sudden the pressure hurts him twice in a row.
We just talked about that.
Scoreboard's wrong. It should be 69-39.
Yeah, they're having a hard time catching up with the game. They're disinterested in that side of the scoreboard.
Yes, it's a little slow tonight. Okay, Anderson over to the right side. Yeah, it should be 39. They got it right now.
Yeah.
All right, over here on the left-hand side, Merrill with the basketball defending. Again, Head. Head gets the pass off to Rodriguez, free throw line, dump it low to Crosby. Crosby goes around Quinn Taylor and banks it in off the glass.
He is a rec league post if I've ever seen one.
Kind of like Adrian Dantley used to be. 69-41. Down the floor, they hit Sam Merrill, and he gets fouled, and it scores. So he gets the foul, though, on Crosby.
Nice play. Interesting touch.
So Crosby gets his third foul. And Merrill, with just that soft touch, kind of arced it up there, and it never hit the backboard. It just kind of went in off the side of the rim.
Yeah, it's kind of a floater.
Sam is 2 for 2 on the year at the foul line. He is 3 for 3. He's got 8 points tonight. Everybody, of course, in the scoring parade, and a 72-41 Utah State lead, and still 10:25 to play on that scoreboard.
Yeah, we got a lot of time yet.
Aggies with 93 the other night. They'll have a chance at 100 tonight, the way it's going. Here's Crosby, backdoor cut to Rodriguez, and he sliced the basket, missed the layup on the run. Diogo Brito got the rebound and brings it all the way down. He throws it under the basket. A cutting that Julian Perry can't make it, but Quinn Taylor follows and scores. Quinn has scored 6 quick ones here in the second half. 74-41. Under 10 minutes now to play as the Aggie lead builds to 33. Biggest has been 34. On the right-hand side, Taylor, free throw line extended. Gets it between the circles to Crosby. Looks at the long three. Now he's going to launch the three. Short.
Talked him into that one.
All righty. Brito brings it again. Over on the left to Julian Perry. Juju comes to the free throw line to Barnaba. Backdoor cut and a dunk for Quentin Taylor from Barnaba.
It's been there an awful lot, except that the big guy pushed the high post down a little lower, and that helped.
Aggies now lead by 35, and then Crosby dribbling the ball, almost lost it, but gets it back, and now we got a timeout called. So a timeout called for Bristol. We'll take a 30-second coach's timeout here with 9:12 to play. Aggies 76 and Bristol Bears 41 on the Aggie Basketball Network. Logan, Spectrum and Logan, Utah, 9:10 to play in the ball game. Utah State 76-41. They haven't won yet. The Aggies haven't lost yet on the year. And here's Crosby skipping it cross court to Head for 3 on the left wing, and Vincent Head missed it again. Brito's had a lot of rebounds since he's been there. Diogo brings it to the Aggies all the way. Gets it front court, Perry, dump it low, Barnaba, left-hand pass to Brito. Left-hand side goes to Merrill. Back out front, Diogo at the point. Goes back to the left-hand side, Merrill, free throw line. Barnaba over here to the right to Perry. Shot clock at 15, and then the ball slapped out of bounds by Perry, losing it off the hand. Perry's lost it a couple times.
Yeah.
Hasn't handled it real well. And it's Brito basically playing the point in this group.
It does look like that. Probably should be Sam.
Sam's more, like you said, 2-3.
But I'd like to see him at the point.
8:30 to play in the ball game. Utah State by 35 still. All right. And Mo Anderson, one of those guys that the coach found in his own gym where he was used to practice, and when he got this job, he said, hey, would you like to play? And you're a friend too. And here's a reach over foul on Quinn Taylor trying to deny a pass. That'll put Crosby at the foul line for the 1-1, the 7th, actually 18th foul on the Aggies. So Quinn with his first foul. So it'll be Michael Crosby. He went to Cerritos Junior College, played 1 year there, and now he comes to Bristol University. He's out of Whittier, California. Shoots the 1-1 and makes the free throw. He's had a pretty good night.
Yeah.
And he's been their best player throughout the year so far. That's 15, one away from his high. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Kind of done it all. And that's the way he's been this year. Averaged 11.3, 4.5 rebounds, and he's tied his career high with the 16. 76-43. Perry in the backcourt with Taylor. Over the left side front court, they get it to Barnaba, and now down the middle they go to Perry. Now Julian is out at the point. Goes over to Brito on the left-hand side. And we've seen Julian practice some at the point.
Yeah.
Baseline, Barnaba throws a low pass. Taylor tried to rustle it up. He does, and then gets it stripped away again. And then he gets it off to Barnaba. Somehow Gore missed, but got the rebound up and in. Barnaba. So Gore Barnaba got the first 3 of the game, or an early 3.
Big guys playing big ball with the little ones. That's fun.
Still back to 35 again, 78-43. Around the pickup of the ball was Anderson on the baseline. He gets the pass off, and there's Hanley with his second basket of the game, a jump shot. 78-45, Utah State. Now still down the middle goes Brito. Brito takes it down the left side, passes it back out to Perry. And Perry from 16 on the angle right, too long. And the rebound is grabbed by Crosby. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Bristol brings the ball, Bristol University. Drive by Head, off to Hanley, goes to the basket with left hand hook, good off the glass. He's got 2 straight baskets, 78-47 now the score. 7:05 to play.
They pulled the pressure off a little bit. They're not getting anything out of it.
In the corner, Barnabas doesn't shoot the 3. Perry out front to the right to Brito. Short corner goes to Quinn Taylor. Quinn hustles it down inside and then gets it slapped out of bounds as he tried to drive it in there. So now here's Alec. Everybody figured it was going to be this kind of night anyhow. Now Rodriguez had it taken away by Brito. Brito gets the pass back from Porter, and he dunks. So we haven't had many dunks this year, and now we had a bunch tonight.
Have we ever? Yep.
80-47 Aggies at 6:05 to go. Took that ball away from Rodriguez. That was their 13th turnover. The Aggies have 17 turnovers.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Too many against a team like this.
All right, Taylor out between the circles gets the pass. Razadon Taylor gets it off on the wing. Between the legs, dribble Chapman, 8 to shoot. Left-hand side skip, dribble drive Rodriguez. Ball deflected back by Brito and taken by Diogo. So Diogo takes it away from him 2 times in a row. And he brings it down. He flips it to Porter in the corner. Abel brings it out to the wing. Left-hand side comes between the circles now to Garner. Back it comes to Porter. He's open for 3 on the left side, and he pops. He misses. Garner had the rebound and lost it off his hands. He came in perfectly on the weak side, and it went off his hands.
Went over his head back a little and knocked it off with the left hand over the right hand.
Resource for all your financial needs, your loans, deposits, personal banking is Cash Valley Bank. Aggies at 50 to 60% shooting at the last break there, and a 41-14 rebound edge. And 20 assists but 17 turnovers. Everybody has scored who's played for Tim Duryea's team, and only 1 in double figures right now. And that's, again, Shane Rector with 16.
I think that's the way it's going to look.
All right, over to the right goes Chapman with an 80-47 ball game. Head off on the left-hand side. Gets it baseline to Chapman, and he carried the ball or he was out of bounds. He jumped out of bounds and came back in. That's what it was quickly. So a turnover called there. That's 15 now for them. So now Dargington to Porter. They extend a little pressure again on the Aggies. Up the sideline to Quinn Taylor. Back to Alexis and out of the front court. Now down the middle comes Dargington for a scoop. No, but he's going to go to the foul line. Going to call the foul on Zach Pennell, his 3rd. So they came with a roster tonight of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players, Bristol did. The Aggies have been in a 9 rotation team. They've added 3 tonight who are not redshirting.
12, yeah.
So 12 have played. Dargington free throw good. So Alex was 0 for 1. Now he makes the free throw. He's got 7 points, and he has 8 rebounds.
He could go for a double-double. He's got 5 minutes.
Yep. He misses there, though. Quinn Taylor boards. Quinn gets it out to Brito. Diogo comes cross-court to Garner as the Aggies lead by 81-47. Short corner, underneath pass, and Dargington gets an assist to Quinn Taylor. Taylor's got double figures.
There he goes.
Second half.
Second half, that's all he's played.
Yep. 83-47. Between the circles now. Get the ball back to Vincent Head the 3rd. Gives it off to Crosby, tried to drive, lost control of the ball, and then knocked out of bounds by the Aggies. 17 still to shoot. So now Razadon Taylor comes back into the game. Razadon is a 6'5", 185 freshman. He's out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. He and Anderson are the 2 guys that are playing in the gym where the coach is playing. He says, hey, come to my new school I'm getting. Okay, inbound the ball high, but knocked down. Gets it in the corner to Chapman on the inbounds play. Now in deep, Hanley. They knock it out of his arms. Hanley goes to the corner and can't save it. He's out of bounds.
They can get that ball down there, but they can't see the basket for the tent that's in there.
They can't.
I don't know why they do that. Mid-range game.
So it's 83-47. 36-point ball game. Aggie's biggest lead of the night. Gardner free throw line. Dart underneath, and Quinn Taylor. This time they hack it out of his arms. No harm, no foul, they said. Even Tim Duryea says, come on, you got to call that one. Pinnell, left-hand side. Step back his head for three. Doesn't get it. Rebound off the hand of Dargington, but grabbed by Connor Garner. Garner brings it down. Garner down the middle. Brito to the basket. Lay it up and in. Diogo. Diogo's got 7 in his first Aggie appearance.
They're pushing the ball. This team likes to run a little bit. They're ready to go. They're fresh.
That's a 38-point lead now. And the ball slapped down by Brito. He has been really active. Cross-court pass. Porter goes to the steal, doesn't get it. And now Garner goes to the steal, didn't get it. And still with the ball head, and he lows all the way and gets fouled by Quinn Taylor. He had 3 guys he thought was going to steal the ball from him, and he missed on the layup and got fouled.
That was a comedy of errors right there.
Taylor with the foul. Media timeout here, the last one of the game. 3:37 to play, and it's 85 Aggies, 47 for the Bristol Bears. We go down to the reigning moments after this timeout on the Aggie Basketball Network. Here, then again we'll come back. Actually, some Aggie fans can come tomorrow to women's basketball at 11, and then back here in the Spectrum on Saturday night against Idaho State. It'll be a 7 o'clock start. Bengals are in a shootout with the Wolverines down at Utah Valley tonight. And Idaho State's already playing an interesting, tough schedule.
Really tough, yeah.
And they will play this Bristol University team later, as the coach told us. They're one other Division I team they have coming up.
Well, their toughest game's yet to come. That's Saturday night. That's a big game for them.
And they already went to New Mexico, played well, lost that game down the stretch. We'll see how this one goes tonight. And then to Cancun, Mexico. Sunday we travel and play on Tuesday. First game, that is a 6:30 start Mountain Time zone, so we're on at 5:30. And then the next day it'll be determined if we win or lose. Free throw is good by Head. So Vincent Head he made a 3 earlier in the game. That's his first free throw.
He kind of handles the ball, gets things going, doesn't he?
They seem to kind of move him around to that. He's had one double-figure game for him. He's really struggled with his shot on the outside this year, and he's kind of struggled a bit tonight, but he makes both free throws there. So 85-49. So the biggest lead has been 38 for Utah State. Brito gets it back between the circles to Abel Porter. Now let's get it free throw line, Norby Janicic. Now it's Diogo over on the left to Porter. Porter off to Garner in the corner. Now Janicic, one dribble and a hook from 10, good. So secure he is with his inside moves and his shots. He's got 7 points tonight, Janicic does, and 6 rebounds, and hasn't played that much.
No.
About 20 minutes. 3:08 to play in the ball game. High post pass to Taylor. Goes against Taylor. And a walk by the
slide,
by the offensive Taylor, not the defensive guys forcing the mistake. So back to 38 with 3:03 to go. 87-49 the score. Now, Quinn Taylor's only played this half and had 10 points, 5 rebounds. Skip it cross court. And now Connor Garner comes back for a skip again to Brito. Brito short corner, Janicic out down the middle, Porter. Shot clock at 17. Garner in the baseline, and the jump shot by Taylor for 15, no good, and we got a rebound foul on Norbert. So Norby gets the foul, and that'll be his 4th. He's been able to stay out of foul trouble in the first 2 games. He's trying to understand what he did wrong there on that play, because he thought he did exactly what he's supposed to do. He's asking the official, and official
not push. You're
Mr.
not
Fiver is trying to explain to him what he did. All righty. 2 free throws for Hanley. And it's the 10th foul, so it'll be 2 free throws. So 2 free throws for Hanley. Both teams are now over the double bonus limit. Okay, Hanley on the year, 2 out of 3 at the foul line for this Bears team, and he makes the free throw. So he's got 7 points. He's out of Rancho Cucamonga, California. Always fun to say that.
It's a nice area.
Oh, yep. Quite a few football players come through Utah State from there. That Chaffee Junior College up there, too, has got a lot of good football players. 87-51. 36-point Aggie lead, 2:41 to play. Skip pass cross court, Garner. Gets it to Brito. Back it comes down the middle, Porter. High post pass, Quinn Taylor. on the corner. Brito for the jumper, no good. Rebound by Janicek, up, around, no. He gets the rebound in traffic. Norby turns, spins around, hooks it up and in. So Janicek with 9. 89-51. It's a 38-point Aggie lead again. And off the ball, Pennell. Pennell against Garner. Pennell gets a screen, pounds it on the floor, goes over on the baseline to Taylor. Just doesn't even seem to want to shoot.
No, nothing.
He starts him and he doesn't do anything. And a dribble drive by Anderson. We got a foul called, an illegal screen on Vincent Head. It'll be his 3rd foul. 18th turnover. Aggies turnovers at 18.
Yeah, we've tied up there.
Rebounds right now are 46-17 for Utah State.
That's a big margin there.
Porter over on the left to Garner. He'll shoot the 3 from the left wing. Got it. Garner has made 2 threes. 92-51. Aggies now have their biggest lead of 41. So up by 41. That's what the students can say. And Head in traffic. Puts a spinning shot up and in. His first 2 of the night. 97-53 with 1:35 left to play. All right, Garner skips it again. Cross court to Diogo. Now Janicek off to Diogo on the baseline. Back to Norby inside, and he hooks it up and rattle out. Rebound, Quinn Taylor, good. Taylor's made quick work of 12 points in this one here in the second half.
You're seeing now what the inside game does, how easy the game is. A lot easier in the first half when we were trying to do it from 3.
A timeout just to do a quick substitution.
Really? I thought he had a 50-point play.
Maxime Ballo is going to check in. So it's just to get the sub in. He uses the timeout with 1:11 to play. And so he will play. Crosby gets to go out after he's played most of the night.
He's played very well. He's a good little athlete.
28 minutes of time, 5 of 13, 16 points, 5 rebounds.
Yeah, nice night.
All right. Top of the key, yo-yoing with it again. Head gives it up on the wing to Anderson, who'll penetrate. Finds Taylor on the baseline. Now Pennell, down the middle. Head fakes, jump, and he's going to get called for that quick move, rocking step for a travel as he tried to make the quick move with 55.5 to play. Aggies 94-53. Porter brings for the Aggies. They won't take the shots if they don't have to here. But again, if he gets a wide open 3 like Porter does, he shoots it, miss it, and the rebound is by Janicek to get to double figures. Norby with 11.
Easy game for the big boys in there.
96-53, down to the last 40 seconds. Utah State, as expected, winning this one tonight. Now going on out front. It's going to let it, now they says, okay, let's go. Let it run down to about 13, and then Head takes it to the left on Brito, and then he rocks and he shoots from 8 outside, no good. Abel Porter rebounds with 21 seconds to go. Shot clock goes off, and the Aggies slow it down, so they won't shoot it again. 96-53 will be the final score. Anderson and Abel Porter exchange. Pennell with Janicek down to 4, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1, and it's it. 96, Utah State. And Bristol University Bears out of California with a 53 on the scoreboard. So
nice workout for the guys tonight. Everybody plays, 12 players, everybody scores, don't they?
Yes, everybody scored who played, and everybody played at least 11 minutes in the game.
Minutes for everybody. Yep. That's very good.
That's very good.
That's good hard work on the assistant coaches sitting on the bench, getting them in and out.
All right, Aggie basketball on the Aggie Network is brought to you in part by A&W Family Restaurant. Again, boy, there's some great food right now for all of you. All-American food at A&W, including some spicy Papa Burger. Check that one out. But A&W's got all kinds of great choices. It's the all-American food you'll love. It's A&W Family Restaurant that brings you Aggie basketball tonight. Aggies win it by a score of 96-53, and we'll be back with more in a moment on the Aggie Basketball Network.